So the show is coming to its 100th episode, and it will be during the crossover. Is there something you have on your wish list that you want to see in that 100th episode while amidst the crossover?
Diggle's reaction to Supergirl flying across the horizon, one cold tear. That's what I want. That's what I'm picturing. I don't know. I'm being silly, but I really do want to see Diggle's reaction to it. We have talked about it, the writers, and so we're trying to top the Flash reaction. I pitched him peeing on himself. They didn't like that. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Something with food, at least.
What else you got?
So yesterday you had mentioned that Diggle is finally getting a new helmet.
Thank the Lord.
Get to see out of, and that he's not going to be in the military.
Hey, let's give the only black guy on the show a mask that covers his whole freaking face. Isn't that awesome? Anyway, yeah, we're gonna have a new mask. No, actually, I had a love-hate relationship with the mask. So the first time I saw the mask, I was like, dope. And then I was like, no. When we started shooting in it, because the mutton chops are kind of like right there, you can't really see. And then as we kept going, I was like, it's not bad. So in the King Shark episode of Flash last season, Diggle had a very quick conversation, if you will, with Cisco. Cisco asked him how the mask was, or how the helmet was, and he said, I can use some modifications. And then Cisco said, I'll work on that. So the new mask coming out this season will be extraordinary, and it will be a Cisco creation out of Star Wars.
And we'll see your face.
Thank the Lord. Yes, you'll see my face. And what's funny is I won't have to dance anymore in the choreography because you can't see the lefts and the rights coming. You just have to know that that's a left, that's a right. So, yes, it will work well all the way around.
Can you tell us the most emotional scene you had so far during all those seasons about the character? The one that was most maybe
the most emotional scene.
Yes.
Well, Canary's death was very emotional. It was emotional for a couple of reasons that were very important. First of all, Katie Cassidy was leaving the show, and that we all had feelings about that. Everyone. The scene where she and her death scene. Those were real tears. And the cast was crying, the crew was crying. It was a very emotional moment. And also, I think for the character, that his reaction to his brother and his brother's position in Hive, the trust that he gave his brother, he felt personally responsible for his brother betraying him, and that betrayal leading to Canary's death. So I think there was no problem as an actor reaching that emotional moment because he had more than enough motivation. So I think that was probably the most emotional scene. Actually, easily the most emotional scene.
So Diggle and Ollie both give great advice to each other, but they never listen to their own advice.
Yeah.
Are you ready for them to be on the same page?
It'll be nice, right? Yeah. Well, I am David. I am an actor. I don't know if I don't know if Diggle is. Yeah, that's a good question. Diggle's probably ready for them to be. I think he was ready last season when Oliver he made up after Oliver his whole ruse with the League of Assassins and his ascension to the League and kidnapping his wife. I think he was ready then for them to kind of be on par. So yes, the answer is yes. Diggle's ready for that. That's it. Thank you guys.